What up, chatters? You guys ready to do this YouTube vid together? You guys gonna hang out? Get a little behind the scenes action. You get to hear me talk directly to Melky through video that he's gonna watch later. So we can get a nice a wipe noose update video out on YouTube. Let's give out some early bucks. Also, is my camera still on? Oh, it's so bright. How are we looking on the full cam? Got shit all over my desk. Dude, I've already been in VR today. I've got VR hair, I've got fucking acne. Whatever, baby. Who cares what we look like? We gotta make the YouTube video. Maybe I should blow dry my hair. It's fine. It's fine. Hi chat. How's it going? You guys ready to do this? Hey, you guys get to be featured in the YouTube vid. You're gonna be up here. That's pretty cool. I feel like I should move you guys though. Why are you over there? I guess you guys are cool there. I do want to slightly adjust you guys. It's cutting off a little bit at the top. Bro, I wish I could just move shit like that. It's gonna make me pick it up. It looks good there. Not cut off. Okay, hi Jet. Alright, let's make a video. If you're in a resort soon, there's like a 6v17 rig that I yeeted a little too much. I must have landed somewhere around there. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Speaking of which, someone find that centrifuge that I sent flying. Good morning, Hilly. Hi, the boss. So yeah, you guys can say hi YouTube up there. Why is it like off-centered though? This shit sucks. Is that good? You guys are like hanging off the edge a little bit. We're out of butter for your mac and cheese, bro. That's a huge L. Just add a little extra milk. We need to go grocery shopping. We've been pinching pennies lately. Alright chat, let's just hop right into it. So we're gonna be making you guys are gonna watch me awkwardly talk to the camera while we make a patch notes video. You can see a little behind the scenes action. I am recording, yes. Wanna make sure everything's good. I think so. Melky! Melky! I'm gonna say his name like I'm gonna scream Melky! So he sees it peak. And he's like, oh, he's talking to me. Melky! Melky! You can put this in the video if you want somewhere randomly. As long as it makes sense. Melky! Okay, he's probably listening now. So, Melky, the idea for the video is like, basically, I'm gonna run through all the patch notes because people hate reading. So I'm gonna basically read it for them. And then I'm gonna get in the headset and I'm gonna grab you footage of each section if I can. And then I'll explain if we already have footage that you can pull elsewhere. Also, there is absolutely gonna be some categories where I go over some patch note stuff and I don't have access to it yet because I haven't progressed in the game. Dig through Caveman Studios, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, like all those places, and you might be able to get the footage. that show off some of the items and the things that we're going to talk about that I don't have yet, but I'll make it clear. But you should be able to grab all that stuff from there. So once again, I'll go over, you know, patch notes and things like that, and then I'll give my takes as we go along, and then you can cut between me and full cam here and footage that shows off what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. And I'll try and order it really well for you when I get in the headset and grab footage. We'll basically do it from top down. Do you know what I mean? So I'll read from top down, and then when I get into the VR headset, I'll grab footage from top down and explain each one. So you'll be good. And then we should probably keep this video short, just so people, I don't know, it could draw a lot more attention. People get daunted when they see like an hour-long video that says like patch notes. And then we can just at the end, I can do a thing where it's like, hey, if you want to watch, you know, full raids and learn how to get better at the game and learn all the new mechanics, we got awesome full raid videos over here, or over here, or over here, over here, over here. And then we can funnel them into the longer raid videos. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about the wiki map too. Alright, you guys ready? Let's do this. Oh god, we gotta do an intro. God, what do I do for an intro? Intros are always so awkward for me. Also, you should be able to mute, because like we don't have any audio that's gonna be specific, so the music, you can just kill it and use my mic audio. It's kind of nice to have something in the background while I go through this. An intro, chat. YouTube. 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 Guys, the new wipe for Exfil Zone is here. And then just cut out all my awkward pauses. And I cannot believe how much new things they have added to the game. In today's vid, we're going to go through all of the patch notes, everything that has changed, and it is a lot. And what else am I doing? I think that's... I'm just going over patch notes. What else am I doing? Skeel does have 7TV because oh, you don't have 7TV permissions? Only BTTV? Ah, shit. What if I give them to you right now? Will you do cool stuff with it? How do I give it to you? 7TV. I don't even think I have an account with them. I just drank a coffee and ate food, so I'm gonna be very burpy, chat. Be prepared. I don't know, try Googling it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's you know, that's pretty good. Okay, so settings. Editors. Ooh, editors. No editors to show. Add editor. Well, what's your username, Skeel? Is it Skeel underscore? It is. I'm gonna make you admin. I'm gonna make you admin. I'm gonna make you admin. Oh god, are you gonna be able to buy stuff? Don't buy anything, all right? And I'm gonna click the button that says super admin. I don't know what that does, but... All right, you have permission. There's a billing section here. Don't buy shit. Okay? Don't Skeel, don't buy anything, okay? Skeel, don't buy anything, please. No, I trust Skeel. Okay. Sorry, back to the video. I'm gonna get distracted a lot today. What I was saying, I'm gonna go over all the new wipe features. Why am I giving them the new wipe features? Why does that benefit them? Why does it benefit the viewer, chat? Well, they're just gonna get to know everything without having to read everything. But I don't know. But I don't know. I'm gonna be going in depth of all the patch notes listed for this new wipe so that you can have the knowledge and Lamborghinis lined up on your hideout wall. Hideout? Is it bunker or hideout? I always say the wrong thing. Don't get me in trouble, please! Lon's gonna find this! And if you think anything's funny with me screwing up, you can just leave it in, Melky. That's pretty good. It's hideout. Okay. I said the right one. Alright, first up on the patch notes section, we have a new map and changes to existing maps. It looks like they've added the resort, which is a new map designed with a focus on urban combat, according to them. And it's true. There's buildings that you can enter, multi-story buildings with windows, with overhangs, and rooftop access, and there's really tight, close-quarter combat areas. There's areas on the map that have long-distance combat, and overall, it's just a nice hybrid of the two. You're not just constantly dealing with, like, only long-range combat in most cases, like you are on Dam. And even, you know, Suburbs is a bit like that. If I waffle too much, just cut it too, Milky. And at first glance, one, the map is beautiful with the beach and, you know, being on the ocean side. But the different points of interest all have very specific categories of things that you would expect to find with them. For instance, there's a giant hospital. It's like a 4-story hospital. And you're going to find lots of medical equipment and other med-related lootables in there. Now, big changes to Metro. Metro now requires an entrance keycard. It's obtainable through raids, or you can buy it from the traders. Chat, it's 200 grand, right? I don't want to give the wrong info. You guys said it was 200 grand, if I remember correctly. You guys are using a new cat wiggle emote. Cute. Skill, you can go nuts, add a bunch of 7 TV shit. Whatever you want. But yes, it is purchasable. It is purchasable from traders for 200,000. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, one, I need to get in there and actually check it out and see if any of the loot tables have been buffed. But even if they haven't been buffed and you're having to spend that big ticket amount just to get in, there is so many key spawns on that map. High values, locked doors. There's a lot of condensed loot on that map. Yes, the scavs are boosted and a lot more difficult, and you see boss there often, but with high risk comes really high reward, even if we don't see loot tables boosted there. They've also added airdrops to Suburb, Dam, and Resort, so the chances of these aren't listed and aren't known, but, you know, expect a pretty low chance, but a possibility of an airdrop to come through. And, yeah, what's in there? I don't even know. I know that for sure there's a safe in there, but you can expect to find a lot of good loot in those airdrops if you're lucky enough to get one to spawn in there. But also expect them to be a point of conflict and contention, because one, the airplane's going to make a ton of noise, and two, players are just going to be charging it because they're all going to want to see what's inside there. So expect to fight, play safe. I'd probably recommend camping and not rushing it. Find some nice cover nearby and just watch it for a little while. And more than likely, you're going to find people who are impatient and are just going to rush it. You can pick them off, and when you feel you've waited long enough and aren't seeing any more people, get in there, scoop the loot, and enjoy the profits. Their next section of the patch notes is marked new features. The safe container, they're saying the functionality is its items stored inside the safe container, including the container itself, will not drop when you die. So what does this mean? You're going to have a very small container that you don't get to start with right away, but as you do missions and tasks, you will eventually unlock a small one to begin with. It's a 2x2. And when I say 2x2, I mean they've added a gridded socketing system for this. So you can't do any scumbag techniques to stuff more than you should be able to in these secure containers, because they're designed to just safely put away maybe some high value or some task items that you wouldn't want to lose upon death. And it, as I said before, is quite small. So I know some people have talked about it being overpowered or kind of ruining the idea, but these things exist in the successful game Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, which this game is modeled after. It's trying to be VR Tarkov, and they do just fine in there. They've also added something different from Tarkov, though, with the safe containers, which is keys, which can be stored in the secure container in Tarkov, cannot be contained and placed inside your safe container in Exfil Zone. So you'll still be able to kill players and steal their keys if they're doing key runs, and things like that won't change. It's just if they happen to find in the first case of the 2x2 safe container, they'll be able to stuff like, 4 small figurines in it, or 2 stacks of cash, or you can kind of imagine which items would be longer or smaller, would fit in 1 or 2 squares. And I think it's fine. I think it's good. It relieves a tiny bit of pressure to stow away some of those higher value items that you find, without it becoming game breaking and feel like you're robbed if you kill a kitted player. Because let's be honest, most of the gear, dude, that's one of my favorite emotes. The fucking cat going ham. I love that one. Let's be honest, most of the value that you're going to get from killing another player and looting their body is going to be from their armor, their gun, and it's going to be from the armor and guns. Now, anything in the bag is definitely a bonus, and there's going to be a ton of stuff in their bag still, even if they did store a few things away. So you're still going to be making a ton of money, and I think it is a great idea with this game becoming more Tarkov-like. So the equipping sections of this, it can be equipped at the hideout via the relevant terminal. You'll see it. And it's placed on the lower back, so you can grab it from down there from the lower back, take it out, place your items in, and shove it back there. And they say the initial safe container can be acquired through completing merchant tasks like we talked about. So very cool. Their next category of patch notes is the HQ function adjustments. So storage space redesign. The weapon wall that we have in our hideout now supports mounting armor, helmets, and backpacks, but it cannot hold accessories. The shelves, you can store helmets, backpacks, and armor. I'm sorry, for the shelves, helmets, backpacks, and armor can no longer be stored on regular shelves. So keep that in mind. They will just get transferred to the kiosk if left out there. And a new keyboard has been added. Chat, what is this keyboard? What do you mean a new keyboard has been added? Oh, I know what they mean. I'm thinking like a typing keyboard. They've added a new wooden plaque on your wall. It's a key ring. You can hang your keys on this new little storage device, which is quite nice. Usually we just leave them sitting loose on the counters, or a lot of people put them in their kiosks, so you have a nice little place to store and hang your keys. They've added some new dedicated storage boxes. We had the Scav junk box before, where we could put all of our loose junk items in. But now also there's going to be a medical storage box where all of your loose meds, syringes, bandages, anything you can think med related can be placed in one compact location. for easy retrieval and storage. On top of that, there's an accessory storage box. Now, what's an accessory? Accessories are going to be all your gun attachments. So now you're going to have one box and a place to put all of your gun attachments for easy access. They did a map redesign. HQ map redesign. What do they mean by this? Okay, I know what they mean. The hideout upgrade system has been redesigned. There's new upgradable perks that have been introduced to the hideout, and some facility upgrades have been transferred or merged. Now, there is a stat wall as well that shows a ton of your stats, and I noticed when looking at that, it told me when I first launched into the new wipe that I only had one hideout upgrade out of 51-ish. Okay? 51 upgrades. Give or take one or two. I don't remember the exact number. That's a lot of upgrades and progression to work towards. And honestly, the more, the better. It's going to keep the wipe fresh for longer. Players won't as quickly get through everything and find themselves bored with no goal or progression to work towards. So we love to see that. I think that's awesome, and that is so many. That is so many. They optimized your guys' purchasing experience from traders in the store. So there's a new associated purchases option, and what that means is, let's say you select a gun. There's a button now on your trader kiosk that'll say, like, show compatible items. And what it'll do is it's going to show all the attachments, all of the mags, anything that can go onto that gun is conveniently laid out for you. So if you're not a gun nut and you don't want to sit down and learn what goes to what, you don't have to anymore to know how to build and put together your gun. It's all going to be right there in front of you, very clear, and we love to see that. We'd love to see that. They also have a direct shipping option, so instead of purchasing items and then having to go downstairs to your kiosk to pull it out of another menu and then put things together there, you can just choose to have it appear right in front of you at the counter of the trader. So it's really nice for just quickly buying everything you need attachment-wise, putting the gun together right then and there. And same for your armor rigs, your backpacks, your meds. You can just build your kit all in one place up at the traders, rather than, like I said before, having to go downstairs to the kiosk and deal with all that. Very, very nice quality of life things that we're seeing here. And a lot of things added already, and we're not even close to the end. There is a lot of patch notes here. And I'd love to see it from them. They're doing so good. I'm very impressed with them. But continuing on, they've redesigned the inbox. Hold on, let me look at this. So your kiosk has been redesigned, they're saying. There's a new mail system that they've added. So pre-quest items and rewards will now be sent via the mail to the inbox. And temporary storage has been adjusted as well here. A temporary storage area has been added to the inbox, and upon looking at this, what this means is, let's say your kiosk storage is full. In the past, it was going to just delete your items if anything exceeded that weight limit. And at least I've been there before, and I'm sure a lot of you have, where a ton of items got deleted because you didn't know your storage was full. Well, now instead, it's anything that exceeds that weight limit is going to go to that storage. Hold on, I gotta change this song. We can't have lyrics in. Fucking Sonic, bro. Give me something chill. Let's listen to this. What was I talking about? So instead of those items getting deleted, they're going to go to this temporary storage section where I believe they're going to give you about 4 hours, basically, to empty anything out of temporary storage. And then it will get deleted after those 4 hours. So there's a bit of a breathing room and a bit of forgiveness for those that accidentally overfill your kiosk like I do so many times because I hate cleaning. So that's good. Keep an eye out for that. Check it, especially if you know your kiosk was full and a bunch of things just disappeared. They're going to be in there. So empty that out quickly. There's a career stat page. I talked about this a little bit before, but there is a new display on one of our walls inside the hideout that is going to give you very detailed stats of everything that you've done while playing Exfil Zone. These are things like your stats as a scav when you're doing scav runs, your kills, your damage, etc., your extract rate, same with your contractor, all of those things. You get a nice kill to death number and ratio for those of you who like to brag or keep an eye on how you're progressing and getting better as that number gets higher. It's going to show just overall damage done. You have lots of little stats that show off your damage with certain weapon categories, SMGs, assault rifles, etc. And I love numbers and stats. So any of you who are also into that now get a very clear and cool way to check your progress as you attempt to exfil from those dangerous areas. I don't know what I'm saying there. The ammo loader has had a bit of a change, a quality of life change. Now there is awesomely an unloading function on the ammo loader. So when you throw mags in, let's say you find some mags off of a scav, it's got rounds you know you're not going to use because you're a Giga Chad and you just run high-end rounds, you can shove that mag into the ammo loader and hit the unload option. They'll dump right into your ammo boxes if there's room, instead of you having to individually unpack the mag, which takes a lot of extra time. So once again, another very nice quality of life feature added there to quickly swap round types inside of a mag. Moving on to weapon related updates. There's a new parameter, accuracy MOA. This is measured in minute of angle. That's what MOA stands for. Weapons will exhibit random bullet spread at long distances, emphasis on the long distances based on their accuracy rating. So if you take your what is it called? If you take your Mika out and check your gun, you're going to see that new MOA stat there. That's going to tell you how much inaccuracy is going to exist when you're shooting at long range. It's going to work how you expect. Smaller caliber rounds get swayed by the wind more, don't come out consistently out of the barrel. So the longer the distance, if you're trying to snipe with an SMG, you're going to be dealing with a bit of inaccuracy as those rounds travel farther and farther away. And things like higher caliber rounds like rifle rounds and some of the 7.62 by 51 or 54R, you're going to see a lot less of that because they're shooting at much higher velocity and much more accurate with those longer barrels. So cool. We like to see that. There's new interactions. The HK slap exists. This is for guns like the MP5, the Evo, the G3, the PSG, etc. Any of those things where the charging handle can get placed in a stuck open position as a feature of the gun. You can just give it a slap without pressing any buttons with your VR hand and it will close that barrel for you. That charging handle. Same thing with I believe some of the M4s. So there's a button to close the chamber on the left side. You should just be able to slap that. And oh yeah, that's in the next section, the AR bolt release. So yeah, you can slap that and it will close the bolt. So just some cool IRL features that exist now in VR. Very cool. There's a manual bolt lock option. When pulling back the bolt, you can hold the B or Y button while releasing the charging handle to manually lock the bolt. if you want to do that for whatever reason. And then gun attachment installation has been optimized. The prompt effect, it's optimized the prompt effect, so that's the hologram you're going to see while seeing where you can attach different things and attachments. Well, let me read this before I start talking about it. Optimize the prompt effect for an accessory installation positions during assembly. So I guess whenever it's going to be easier to see where you can place an attachment. When you pick up an attachment, you should see a hologram on the gun itself, just to help newer players out there. Lots and lots of new firearms added. We have the G37, the assault rifle, the A3, another G3 variant, lots of G3 variants I'm going to go through, the HK91, the AK4, the Spur, the PRS, the HK51, the HK51K, and the HK51 Ace. These are all G3 7.62x51 guns. One of my favorite guns out there, because I love shooting a 7.62 51 round, so that's a lot of G3s added into the game. The PSG has been added. It's a 7.62 51 designated marksman rifle. Very cool. We have new attachments also. The Falcon Scope, which is a 1.5 to 6x for the G3 series. Lots of attachments for the G3, like the Rail BT3, the Rail High Lever, there's the Rail Fab. We have new mags available for the G3. We got a 10 rounder, a 20 rounder, a 30 rounder. There's a 50 round drum, both in black and olive. The PSG 1 scope rail, and the Taco Scope 6 to 42x for the PSG 1, which is an insane amount of optical zoom for those of you who like sniping. They did remove one of the G3s. It was the old model that existed, the SG1. It's been replaced with all the other ones we talked about just prior. Chat, do you like listening to me ramble?
Beep boop beep beep.
Beep
Chan
beep
needs
beep.
no sleep.
I know, right? 9 months, man. Thank you, Bad Karma. This is your behind the scenes action of making a YouTube video. Okay, let's keep going. And maybe, chat, some of you are too lazy, which is fine, to read the patch notes, and maybe you're learning something new while I go through it here. There's new characters and bosses added. There's the initial 2 female characters added. They use the word initial, which implies they're going to add more. This came coupled with new female sounds, voice lines, etc., and models, of course, and clothing that is unique to them. They look great. I love them. I'm going to be rocking the blondie with the short hair and the scar and the teardrop tattoo. She's hot. Let's be real. Like, it looks good. I think it looks great. So excited to have that. There's new bosses. Yes, bosses with an S. 3 new bosses have been introduced. You're gonna have to go find them. I know one hangs out at the bank. Chad, do you know where all the bosses are so I can tell YouTube? One's at the bank for sure. Where are the rest of them? I actually don't know. I will wait patiently. Did I not bring my coffee up here? Did I drink it all? I'm gonna grab my coffee while you guys answer that question. I thought of a get out of jail free card for not knowing where the bosses are. So I've heard that one boss might be hanging around the new map resort near the bank point of interest. But you'll have to go and explore all the maps and find out where those new bosses are and what you might be able to get from them. So have fun exploring and finding out. What else do we have? Mission updates. So they made some mission adjustments. The total mission count has increased from 96, as it was prior to the wipe, to 150. That is a 33% increase of new content and progression to go through. That is a massive amount of tasks and missions added. They've also made some adjustments to old ones, so you might see some of just brand new ones pop up early on and some adjustments to existing ones. There are new photo missions, which is you're going to use a special device to photograph specific targets, which is very cool addition inside VR. So you can imagine taking a camera in and them asking you to take a picture of some point of interest so you can get credit for that. Very cool. Placement missions: locate a delivery spot in the scene and place specific mission items there. So we're going to see some of those. And specific equipment kills. These tasks exist within Tarkov, and it's nice to see them here. These are things like eliminate targets using specific equipment or clothing combinations. For instance, a specific chest rig and helmet with a specific gun loadout, etc. It might involve killing scavs or contractors, other players. So we will see. Hi, Meta. Good to see you. Going over patch notes, working on a video. Hope all has been well with you. What else? Now we have medical items. I know, I said photograph eyes. My brain died for a second. Dude, Dead Hobo. I'm lucky to have you, man. You're so kind and giving. Thank you a ton. Chat, give him thanks, especially if you're lucky enough to snag one of those. Meta snagged one. I see him at the bottom of the list. W. That's very kind. Thank you. He's taking care of us. So there's, let's move on to the medical items and statues. Statues? Statuses? Fuck. What is statuses? Is that actually a word? No. Wait. Oh, statuses. Okay. Statuses. Statuses. God, I'm fucking dumb. Okay. Moving on to the next section, medical items and status effects. So there's new statuses. The deep wound. This causes continuous loss of health and hydration while active. It can be permanently removed with advanced bandages or a suture device. So keep an eye out for those. You will see a different effect between the light and deep wounds. The light bleeds in the deep wounds, and you're going to want to have the required thing to fix that. Or you're going to bleed out in raid for sure if you don't have the meds to keep yourself syringed up and good to go. Medical item adjustments. Suture devices now heal bleeding and deep wound statuses. These are the devices that will heal black limbs in the past. Repairing a limb with it reduces the limb's maximum health now, just like it does in Tarkov. So, and this will go back to normal, to full health once you extract. But you'll notice if you take a Mika to the different suture devices, there are 3 different ones now. They have different max health debuffs. The lower end suture is, I believe, about 50% max health reduced. What this means, let's say you black a limb that has 60 HP. When you suture that back up and repair it, its max HP will now be halved at 30. So it's much easier for that limb to get re-blackened and more damaged as you continue to go through the raid. So it is weak, it makes sense, it's how it works in Tarkov, and it's nice to see it work like that here. You're also going to see the durability, the use, how many uses a suture device has by the new lights, the green bars on the top of it. So it's very easy to see how many uses you have left. You're going to see the same thing with healing syringes. Durability is going to be shown as a green progress bar in the syringe. So no longer will you have to pull your Mika device out to see how much healing is left in a med. You will be able to easily visualize it just by looking at the med itself. Very, very good quality of life change there. Painkillers now deduct hydration when used. This is how it works in Tarkov, so it's nice to see it implemented here. And pill count reflects on the durability stat if you take the Mika device to it. And you'll see different hydration debuff effects between the different types of painkillers. More on that later. Special syringes. These are going to be the different colored thin white syringes. The quality has been adjusted, so keep an eye out for those. They have been slightly changed, and I've noticed their descriptions are a lot clearer now on what the different syringes do. These are the purple ones, the light blue ones, the red ones, the orange ones, the green ones. So they should be used more frequently because of their buff in they've just been buffed. Now, specific medical items, there's new bandages to deal with some of the mechanics we talked about. The gauze is the old bandage. It heals regular bleeding. There's a bandage that heals bleeding on the deep wounds, but is bulky in the bag. And there's the advanced bandage, which heals bleeding and deep wounds efficiently. We talked about different suture devices. There's a level 1. It's got 2 uses with an 8-second use time. It's going to take 8 seconds to repair that blacked limb, and reduces the current max health by 50%. The level 2 one has 3 uses. It takes 7 seconds to use, so it's faster, and max health is reduced by 25% instead of 50%. The level 3 has 6 uses. It has a 6-second use time, even shorter, and reduces current max health by 10%. So there is a huge benefit to rocking the higher level syringes, both in keeping your limbs healthy after they're blacked and having more HP, and just overall being to repair them faster. The new painkillers, there's level 1, 2, and 3. Respectively, level 1, 3 uses, 120 seconds duration of pain debuff, minus 0.2 hydration per second over 90 seconds. It's a total of 18. Hydration reduction, level 2 has 6 uses, same duration, same dehydration, but for less time, 60 seconds instead of 90. So it drops your hydration by 12 points on those ones. And the level 3, 6 uses, 180 seconds. It lasts a whole minute longer, and a lot less dehydration, only 6 points over 60 seconds. Yeah, they did change the catnip texture. Mr. DJ2 Cold Dong. That's a crazy name, brother. Morning, Helene. Thanks for gifting a sub, Dead Hobo. All right, let's continue. Item distribution adjustments. There are new items that exist in the game. These are 30 new miscellaneous items that you can find that may have uses. I can almost guarantee they do. Have uses in either hideout upgrade items that are necessary or task items, as well as just being sellables. There's 10 new valuable items. These are your high value items like the fossil, the lion statue, the golden figurine, gold bars, etc., etc. So 10 new ones have been added. They've optimized the spawn locations. They've improved the spawn item spawn experience. They improved the item spawn experience, they said. What that means is they've basically reworked all the item spawns. What can spawn in certain boxes have changed, what spawns where, the position of boxes and loot throughout all the maps have been changed. So going and re-exploring and rebuilding a map in your mind of where things are is going to be important and fun to do with all the changes of where spawns are for items. There's new scav drops. What I mean by this is scavs can now sometimes have backpacks, and in those backpacks can be loose items. So scavs are now another source of lootable containers, essentially. So keep an eye out for those backpacks, pick them up, and see what's inside. And then they have a few sub notes here. There was a small patch that has been released to fix the abnormal effect on the gloves for hands only mode, and Steam has been released, meta standalone done, and meta PC VR later. So chat, that is everything on the patch notes. There are still things that I'm finding that aren't listed here as I'm playing. So many things have been added and improved of the game. Of course, with a new massive large patch, I'm sure we're going to find new bugs. So if you care about the game, be open about the bugs. Let the devs know. And they, at least in my experience, have been very open to criticism and bug reports, and have been quick at squashing them. So let them know. I think, look, if you have an interest in this game like I do, we all can help build this into an amazing game. And it already is so good in its early current state, and I look forward to the future of it. That is everything for the patch notes. If you did enjoy or found this useful, subscribing, liking, commenting is just a huge thanks to me. So I appreciate you. If you want to see full raid videos where you can learn how to be a better, what did I just do right there? I think I just said a slur. If you want to be a better contractor and extract with more loot, these videos are for you. Where are they? Are they over here? Or are they over here? Are they over here? Or are they over here? Are they over here? And maybe it's over here. I live stream very, very often. Maybe I should just do a whole thing. I am live Sunday through Tuesday, as well as Thursday, from 6:30 p.m. Eastern to 10:30 p.m. So come on by to the Twitch channel if you want to interact with me live and watch some live raids with some great people. I'll see you there, and I will see you in the next raid video. Awkward peace sign. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Goofy10 here. Wow. All right. I'm done narrating. So, Melky, that's going to be all the audio for you. Now, let's get into the headset and show off all that I can. We're going to go top down, so it's in the same order of how I talked about it. And then once again, I will be clear on stuff I can't get footage of, and that maybe, if you're lucky, you can find footage from Caveman Studios posts. Okay? And I'll be clear on which ones are which. All right, chat, let's get in the headset. Good night, Skeel. Orekno says, hey, Tan, first live stream. I've watched you for months, but now only subscribe. Thanks, man. Glad you like enough to be on the live. Let's go get in the headset. We'll grab the rest of the footage and chat. I'll probably do a raid or two as well. We'll get some raid footage too from Melky. Let me grab my controllers. Dead Hobo, thank you a ton. He's literally sniping people in chat. He's looking for that non-sub icon and helping him out. 182. Let's go, Insomniac. Let's go. It's time to duel.
I just jerked off 2 times today for this.
Hello, Chad. Press 1 if you can hear and see. Yes, yes. Let me see some ones. Yes, press 1 if you can hear and see. Yes, 1. 1, yes, yes. That's good. Press the 1 again, and then press 1 one more time. And then we've pressed 1 one time. No, maybe more than one time. How many ones you pressed is how many ones have been pressed in the chat. Look at, there's lots of ones in the chat. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Press 1 media. Shout out to Melky. Yeah, he named his little editing company that he started, Press 1 Media. I love that. That's such a good name. All right. Good night, the boss. Thanks for hanging out and helping today. Holy shit, we got loot. God damn it, I wish I had fucking light in here to show stuff off. Okay, Melky, if you go to the patch notes and Contractor Showdown Discord, I am going off of that big list from top down, so you can follow the order there. So the first category was maps. So for resort, you can just cut to scenes that they've showed off, and then also we got some footage when I was running the raids in the prior recording from today when we were doing community day. I might run another one later on today, but we have footage already for that you can pull from there and show off the map. Metro requires an entrance key card. I don't know if you can find any footage for it, but I'll see if I can check for it in the shop and you can show that off. Where it has the price of it. I wonder who sells it. It's probably... Is it this guy? Photovision phone. Who sells the Metro access, chat? Who knows? I know Skeel knows, but Skeel just went to bed. Miscellaneous? Well, it's gotta be one of these. I can just look through them all. You can buy them. Okay, here's all the keys. Don't see it there. I don't see it anywhere. I know someone sells it, though. Did I check this guy? There it is. So here's the metro area ticket. You can see the price there, 200,000. So you can grab this footage and use it visually. But yeah, you can find this in Raid as well, which I already talked about and mentioned. Okay, what else do we need footage for? Airdrops. I think there's footage on Caveman Studios outlets, whether it's Twitter, TikTok, or even YouTube. You should be able to find them there. All of their posts, Melky, are in the announcement, or sorry, the Dev Peak section of their Discord, so you can easily find them there. But yeah, I don't have any footage of airdrops. You can grab it from them. And like I said, if you can't find any footage there, you can just cut to me talking on Facecam, and we're just fine there. So the safe containers, I also don't have any of them, but I will show you where you can look at them. So if we come over here, at this area, it's going to have all of our safe containers, and we can select which ones that we want and see the respective prices for some of the more expensive ones, and their sizes here. So the 2x2, the starting one, these, etc. Okay, but I think there's footage on Caveman Studios of them actually holding them out and using them. Now, what else do we have? We're on the HQ function adjustments. So I can show off the weapon wall supporting armor, helmets, and backpacks. So let's see here. We can put armor. We can put helmet. We can put a backpack. So cool. I wish it wasn't so dark. I don't have power yet, Melky. I don't have power yet. We can show not being able to put it on shelves. So no more of this. All right. And then the key area where you can hang your keys. Where do they put that? Maybe it's not unlocked yet. Shit, I might not be able to show it off. It's like a little wooden board on the wall. We can hang keys. It might be under one of the bunker upgrades. So you can just use face cam footage for that. But it basically sits along one of these walls and you can hang your keys on it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's unlocked right away unless I'm just not finding it. What else? Dedicated storage boxes. That's going to be the medical box and the accessory box. I don't have access to them, but I can show you. I think they released some footage on it on the Caveman Studios section, but I can at least show you them in the shop. So we've got the mag and box attachment. Wait, can I just buy these now? How much money do I have? Wait, I can show you. 280,000? Okay, I can't show you that one. But we can see here, it will hold magazines and attachments.
What is the 3D printer for?
3D printer. Yo, Lon, thanks for raiding. I'm grabbing... Oh, fuck, I hit switch game. No! Wait, how do you open the menu in this game? There we go. Lon, thanks for raiding. Alon, since you're here, are you cool with... I assume you would be. I'm gonna make a video going over all the wipe stuff and the changes. There are things that I don't have access to, because, you know, I haven't progressed my account much yet. And I'm wondering if we can pull the footage from, like, you know, your TikToks, like Caveman Studios TikToks, and posts on YouTube and things like that that show off some of the new mechanics for the sections that I don't have footage for. Is that all right? I assume you're going to say yes, but I might as well ask too. Yeah, where did that item go when I accidentally switched? It's probably in the kiosk, right? Yeah. Okay, anyways, back to it. And so we can show off the weapon attachment box and showcase that. We can put sights in there, we can put rails in there, we can put foregrips in there, we can put mags in there, and they are all easily grabbable back out and storable. So that is cool. We love that. Makes it quite nice. And store that there. And same for medical equipment. Right now I'm on the getting footage section for Melky. You guys are seeing, once again, the behind-the-scenes YouTube creation process. We'll probably do a raid or two at the end of this. Dedicated storage boxes. We're on HQ map design. So I can't show off all the changes, but I can at least show you the hideout here. But you can see even just the medical area has 0 out of 10. So we can see some of these here in our different upgrade sections, the different stats, a little bit of footage for you. And then also when I'm talking about the wall over here, hideout renovations, only 1 out of 51, which is pretty crazy. We can use those. Store purchasing experience. Okay, let's go over the buying process where we can have things just instantly outputted for us. Oh, I never said this, but if you could add this in, magazine purchases. So when you're buying magazines, you can also choose what rounds are in them. Instead of prior, they always came empty, which is another huge quality of life addition.
Look at the screen left of your main screen. It looks like a 3D printer.
The screen left of your main screen. Oh, this? Chat, I didn't even notice that. See, there's little hints in here, man. Crafting in the future. Chat, there's little hints. There's little hints here. So we're probably going to see crafting, you know, in the not too far off future. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. This is the return here for selling, yes, but that's something I didn't notice before. Good eye, chat. Good eye. Okay, let's show off the shopping experience. Damn, I'm gonna spend all my fucking money, though. I don't want to spend my money. Okay, what guns will I actually run? I'll probably run a lot of 5.56 early on. So I can at least maybe spend money on those. So what do I have? Chad, I spent 180,000 on that box. Hold on, we gotta make some money real quick. Let me sell some of the valuables. I'm sure some of them are gonna be needed for tasks, but I need liquid funds, and I need them now. You can also put the whole bag in here and sell what you want, but I wonder what's valuable. I'm already starting junk piles, chat. Oh boy. Oh boy, not the junk pile, chat. I wonder what these are worth. Got a lot of pistols already, but we'll add more. Aspirin can go there. Okay, that's pretty much it for that bag. Let's take a look at the other bags. Yeah, I think this whole fucking rack needs to be just potential hideout upgrade items. Medical supplies, stuff over here for now. Junk piles, junk piles. Can you give me tips on how to improve an exfil zone? I have a video for you on YouTube with exfil zone tips. I need to make more of them for sure. But yeah. The lion statue is 1.1 mil. Is it really? Pretty nice. Let's just keep adding to this. Look at this crazy. Here are some of the new items, Melky. Like, while I'm putting all this stuff away, you could use it for that. Well, no, we'll keep doing it in order. I don't want to get out of order here. I'll relook at them later. Hey, battery. Water. That bag's pretty much done. On to the next bag. Got some big ass fucking pliers. We got some books. I don't know. Maybe for the library. Sausage. Some fucking margarine. Alright. That bag's done. On to the next bag. Wires, of course. There's the lion statue. All the cash. Another book. Gunpowder. Wires. Bando. And a G3 mag. Alright, that bag's done. That bag's done. I think this should be our last bag, which is already empty. I already did it. Okay, that's all our bags. So, what do we collect so I can go spend it? I'm curious at what the different bundles are. 25k for that bundle of cash. 25k. 4 bundles of cash. 100k. Good lord. Any change in pricing here? Contractors is worth 110. Lion statue is 163. Yeah, that's good. Videotape is 43. So let's select all, sell, and get a quick over a half milli. Ooh, a little sound ka-ching. That's new. All right, Winsomniac. Enjoy, man. Thank you for the happy raid wishes. Dude, it's hot in here. Let me turn the AC on. Okay, I'm back on track of showing off the purchase options. So let's show the we should just stick in order. So you can buy things straight here. So our weapon falls right there, and I can show the related items button I was talking about earlier, where we have our gun and we have all the different attachments that can go to it. So we can also, with the mags, we can select which round type that we want to put in. So we can just fill it up right away. Buy one of those. We can see all the compensators and everything else that can go attached to it. Let's buy an optic. And right here, in front of the actual trader, instead of moving down to the kiosk and grabbing all that shit there, we can build the gun right here and take it with us in raid, which is really, really, really nice. We love that. Okay, good. On to the next chat. You're taking me with you to work, Aline. Enjoy the workday. We're on to the inbox redesign. So the mail system and the temporary storage. So I'll show that off real quick. Just going to be our kiosk right here. So here's that temporary storage section that will fill up. And then you have your mailbox, which is going to be everything you get from task rewards and things like that. Pretty simple to show. Career stat page is the next section, Melky. That's going to be this over here, where we can see our deployment counts, our extractions, eliminations, our extract rate, deaths, all sorts of stats here. I'll just kind of point them out. Okay. Cool. We'd love to see it. And the ammo loader, which I'm not going to be able to show off because I don't have it unlocked, which is the unload feature. Weapon related updates. the accuracy, the MOA, I can show that with a Mika. Where did I put my Mika? It's on one of these bags. Okay. So you can see that accuracy, the MOA at the bottom right. That's kind of all to show off there. I should keep this on me. I'll put it here. I can grab it when I need it. What's next? Oh, the HK slap. So I can show that off with the MP5. At least I should be able to. So you can see how that's open. Now I can give it the old chop and re-rack the bolt. The rifle should be similar. Whoops. I forget how to lock the bolt. How do you lock the bolt? Maybe if there's nothing in it, it'll stay open. I don't know how to lock the bolt. It told me, but I can't seem to get it to work. The A or the B button. Wait, is it open now? Looks like it. Oh, that worked. Okay, yeah, I'm holding the B button on my right controller, the top button. So that leaves the bolt open. So if you wanted and you had the bolt open, you can also slap the little bolt release button and it'll close that. Pretty cool. Once again, it's open. Give it a little slap. It'll close that. Just a cool little quality of life thing, and I just dumped a bunch of rounds on the ground. Cool. That I get to pick up later. What else do we need footage of, chat? AR bolt release we did the HK slap. Manual bolt lock we showed. Accessory installation. That just means, you know, if I have this, there's a nice new, very clear glow and light coming to where it would actually attach. So you can see that now it's, instead of just showing a hologram of where this item could go if it was placed on it in one fixed location, it's highlighting the entire rail there, which is quite nice, just to make it clear of where things go attachment-wise. Very cool. All the new guns, I showed off a good handful of them in past recordings during the day that Lon was giving me access to a bunch of the new guns. So you can grab some of them there, because I don't have access to them here. I guess I can show you in the market, but it'd be cooler to see them in hand. I'm in the car right now with you. Who sells them? 76251. So we can see, wait, where are they? Where's all the G3s? I'm sure they're mixed up here and not just in a row. Oh, we got the HK51, the HK Ace. You can see the PSG sniper here. It looks great. But hopefully we can get some footage of me having them in the hands or you grabbing it from Caveman Studios. Those guns are there. There's a ton of them. The new attachments too. Let's see here. There's the taco scope, the 6 to 42x. We can see, where are all the MP5 rails and stuff? They might be on the other guy. The G3 scopes, the G3 high lever there. There is the different G3 magazines. Is that under weapon as well? Here's the G3 drum. The 10 rounder. This isn't as important to show footage on Melky though. Etc. Oh, I never said this about armor optimization too. You can add this audio, but attaching, it's right after the removed weapon G3 section, Melky. Armor optimization. They've improved the feel of attaching various pouches to armor. Very glad to see this because it's something that was annoying to me and I struggled with a lot, which I'm sure a lot of you did as well. It was very particular on how you could attach certain things and actually have it show up. And now there's, as you can see me moving my hand around in a big circle, you can show this footage here, it's going to be a lot easier to attach them. It's very much more forgiving and less finicky, where you had to have like your hand a very specific way to attach those modules. So good quality of life change and improvement. It was very buggy before. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hi, Jesus. Yep, up late. Yep. We're making a YouTube video, chat. New character and bosses. You'll have to grab footage from them. I don't have anything. I did show off at the beginning when I was making my character the 2 female characters that exist, so you can show that footage there. But I don't even have the bathroom unlocked, so I can't go in front of the mirror. But the mirror and me switching to those is pretty much at the very beginning of me getting in VR on the stream earlier today. So you'll have that footage there to put in. I guess if you wanna, do you wanna hear some of the sounds? I can show some of the female sounds. Oh, you can't get hurt here. Let me go into a training raid and get that for you. I guess you can grab some resort footage too. Oh, I forgot to bring meds, chat. The meds sound so cool to use as well. The taco is only for the marksman rifle. Yeah, I saw that. And I did, Hobo. AKA good morning. Here's the sprinting out of breath sound. Once I finally run out of stamina. Nice. And then me fully running out of stamina. Good. Damage. There's a lot of female audio cues for you, Melky. And then I don't think it'll let me suture in here because I can't damage myself. The suture sound is really nice too, though. But yeah, that's fine. It's not necessary to put in. Okay, mission updates. So yeah, 150 missions. We don't really need to show anything there. The photo missions. I can at least show you the camera and where to buy it. Why am I still holding this? Go on the ground. Where was it under? So the PhotoVision phone is what you're gonna need. I guess we can buy one. Gotta take a picture of like Maggie at her desk. Or just like an area. Pretty cool. I love the selfie cam. Hey, look, I'm so cute, chat. I can flip you guys off. It's a good photo. I love the female model. It looks so good, chat. POV, you're at groin height. Cool. Alright, what else? Sorry, I'm getting carried away. So that shows off the photo mission, placement, specific kill things. We don't really have footage to show off there. That's not really necessary. I guess the status effects. You might be able to grab footage from CWS. I don't really have any. But I could show off the different suture devices at least from the menu. But I know they have footage and pictures of them from CWS. But regardless, I'll show you in the shop here. So medicals, we can see the different bandages. Oh, maybe I can buy one of each, actually. Dude, the Apex suturing instrument, that thing looks crazy. But yeah, the different suturing devices. You can buy one of each. Just can't buy the bigger ones. Okay. So, regular bandage. Is this the big boy? No, this is the heavy bleed bandage. Or the deep wound, as they call it. And this does both deep wound and regular bleeds. Level 1 suture. I guess I can show... Let me go back to the base. And I can show the kiosk, or the Mika stats. Queen, right, Chunkla? So we can see those stats here. Okay, the 2 out of 2, minus 50% HP, usage time 8 seconds. It's got those 2 green bars. Then you have the 3 use. Usage time 7 seconds, max HP minus 25. Nice, cool look to it. These things look badass. Alright. Moving all the way on past new painkillers. Don't really need footage for that. I showed a few of the painkillers just a moment ago. Item distribution. That's just going to be all loose items. So I can just show a few of the new items. Modern computing. Fluorescent bulb. Weird book about horror stories and baby feet. Aspirin. Fucking butter. What else is in here? More aspirin. Compact disc. Where's that book? Giant wrench. Inhaler. Recording device. Whoa. It beeps when you push a button. Hello? Is it recording? Crazy. So I just can show you a few of the new items that I found. You can add there. Anyways, let's put these back. Definitely in an organized fashion. Yeah, very organized. Okay. I don't know how I made that beep before. I couldn't get it to do it again. And then there is footage of me killing a scav and looting a backpack. They might have footage of it on CWS's platforms that you can grab. Otherwise, you'll have to dig in the previous recording or one of the raids from today, and we can grab them there. Chat, you want to do some raids now? That's all the footage. That's everything. We got to the bottom of the list. That is everything. So now I can read you guys, chat, and interact. We're done recording YouTube footage and voiceovers. That's the beginning process. Now the next process is editing it all together. Shout out to Melky. Did they fix it so you can use it to look around corners now? Well, what do you mean fix? I don't think there was anything wrong with it. You should be able to look around corners with it. That's like 5-head plays. Pyro! Poggies! Yes, Pyro. I say we go into raid. I'm gonna bring this dinky little M4. Let's get some tasks done, chap. Get some more raid footage. Damn, I died with all my other... Big rounds, or big mags. So... Let's put the Thompson stuff away. Can use the Thompson again later. Where did I leave the Thompson? It's probably in the kiosk. Just fine, it can stay there. Damn, I do wish I had more 30 rounders. I can rock with the smaller ones, but would be nice. Dude, I can't repair stuff, so I have no idea how damaged this shit is. We gotta get some tasks done. Okay, chest rig. Uh-oh. Let's grab... Damn, am I out of, like, bigger modules? No, there's some here. We just need... Maybe this many is fine. Full. Full. Damn, I got no pouch for loose rounds, though. Maybe I move my meds over. Oops. We can do a med there. And then... we'll do our Mika there as well. Hopefully I grab what I want. I should be able to. Which means I'll have room for at least a box module. You know what? This can actually fit here. For loose rounds. At least some. That'll be good. Put a few more loose rounds in the bag. Because I am doing all the shooting, chat. Just me. Three packs is probably fine. I should be able to find more ammo off of scavs. Let's grab... We'll bring in the better suture. And... we need food. One of each there. Bottle of water. Is that everything I need? Bandages, extra heals. Some heals here. Let's hope that's enough. I should bring something for a heavy bleed, just in case it actually happens. I think we're good to go. Alright, I need tasks done. It's the beginning of why tasks are the most important thing to work towards. They're going to unlock all of our upgrades, all of our access to better weapons, better ammo, better armor, better hideout upgrades. It's everything. It is so important. We can unlock our secure containers this way. We can finally unlock power and buying gas. Get access to the repair station. Everything you need is all going to be gatekeeped by tasks. So work on these. Try and get as many as you can done per raid as possible to progress quickly. Our first tasks, as well as yours, are going to be on suburbs. So we're going to head over there. And we're going to try and find our household items. You're going to need 3 of those. We need to go to Hidertown. We need to go to the warehouses. And we need to go to Power Plant. And on this other third task, we need to just successfully extract. So let's hope we stay alive and not die. And maybe we can knock all 3 out in one go. Let's do it, chat. Solo raiding, baby. Doing good, Wids. Good to see you on the lives. Did I say CWS twice? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah? Chat, what's KO talking about? Or Chaosity? Nobody gonna tell him he said CWS twice? Yeah? You got a higher 10 that doesn't register, but does for my teammate. It's cruel. Yeah, there might be some new bugs. Report them. We can help. They're very quick about squashing bugs from what I've noticed, as long as they're aware. CS? Wait, what? I don't think I mentioned Caveman Studios. Did I? I don't know. Maybe I did. Alright, here we go, chat. So, household items, successfully extract, and then just hitting these points of interest. I might just kind of head straight there. We don't... I mean, looting is nice and all, but getting those tasks done are going to be more important to me. So, I say we go to Hidertown first and work our way to Power Plant. If you don't know, the warehouses are right next to office building right here. So if you're wondering and can't find out where that is, you can head there. There's our Hidertown, there's our power plant. Let's get moving. I might go loot up at these houses and gas stations just to let the map cool down a little bit. The map is always the most dangerous the first 5 to 10 minutes of the raid. All the players are alive, they've spawned in, and if you're moving quickly, you're probably going to run into some, which is going to decrease your chance of survival. Now, if you're looking for fights, fine. Oh, here's Melky. Here's footage of a scav having a backpack and loot inside. Cool. But yeah, if you're looking for fights, that's fine, but if you're wanting to survive and get your tasks done and progress, you don't need to take player fights all the time. Let's get rid of this compass. Hope no one's up here while I'm digging through my menu. Let's see if they made any new changes, because remember, they've adjusted the loot tables and where loot spawns in general. So re-exploring all old areas has its benefits. You never know what you're going to find. We've been finding a lot of these books. How much were they worth? I forget. I didn't get to check. Hide that back there. Oh, tire sealant is very important for hideout upgrades. We'll grab that. Didn't go upstairs. Anything worthwhile here? Not that I see. And you gotta check the same areas more than once, because key spawns and high value spawns aren't guaranteed. They're a low chance of spawning. But you never know when a location might have a high value spawn unless you check it multiple times and see if any of that does spawn in. An inhaler. See a lot of these new items. I don't have any of the wipes back at home. It is a very bulky item, but I should kind of grab one of each thing, because we don't know what's going to be needed for certain upgrades. I think we'll go check out those houses next. Let's see what the scav had, though. Grease gun, no bag. We'll move on. Also, remember early on... Oh, I see players running out there. Now, do I want to take that fight? Not necessarily, so I don't have to, but I can be aware of them. If I'm forced into the fight, of course, you know, I'll do what I can. But early on, everybody has low-end ammo, very low penetrating ammo, low-end guns and armor. So, early game fights are kind of fun. People are going to soak a lot of shots. If you hit them in the armor, but you can get those quick kills if you can pull off a headshot, so look for those opportunities. I like the 45. I'll take that. Now this is a cool gun and all. Wow, it actually came with a mag inside. I've never seen a gun actually have a mag inside of it already. That's got to be a new change. Pretty cool. Lots of adhesive bandages. Stuff those away. And we'll move on to the next house. Hopefully we'll buy enough time for those guys to leave military camp and we can sneak on by. I'm gonna need at least... a lot of things are subject to change with the new patch, of course, and the new white, but I know I needed a lot of those antiseptic spray for upgrades in the past, so I'm gonna want to pocket those and see if it's the same. Let's keep going. Good morning, Richie Roo. Good morning, UK Scotty. Yeah, you can still get head tapped by scavs. You gotta watch out. Okay, they're probably still looting in there. I need to be somewhat careful here. I might just go into the rocks and pass by them. And hopefully not get spotted. Let's keep going. You played a little last night. I very much feel like I'm learning the game all over again. I actually love that. Because I get bored when there's not new things to learn. So, ooh. I want to know what's in here. I love all the new shit to learn. Nothing spawning in here. Unless it's been gutted already. This is an extract. Okay, we'll keep moving. I'm not sure which way those guys are going. Oh, what the fuck? The scav? Definitely a scav. We made noise. Let's get moving. Remember, we want to prioritize getting these tasks done. Well, if the guys in camp are there now, they're gonna be looking for me. It's a loud-ass Mosin. Shots at Hyder Town, which is where I need to go. Have to be a little bit careful here. There used to be a high-value spawn at the... What are these called? Like a crypt in the graveyard here. And what do you know? It's still there. That's some good money. I don't want to fight these guys, chat. I just want to get my task done. See if I can spot them. I don't see them. They were just firing here not too long ago, though. We'll have to see how deep I have to go into Hyder Town to get the checkbox for the task. Let's get in there. Mausoleum. Yeah, that's right, bad karma. Scavs see me. Okay, we got it. So if I can sneak my way to power station, I'd be happy. A lot of good items here. Gonna grab them real quick. I don't want to fight these scavs. Where are they? Because there's tons of scavs up still. I'm gonna cross here. Sounds like they're up on that hill. I don't know if they're fighting another team. Or if they're shooting at scavs. Fuck off, bro. Okay, so these boxes I've seen spawn very different stuff in them. I found meds in there, I found helmets. Ooh, ooh, Grimlord. Cool. That's a new high value item. I'm getting pushed. Scav's pathing around the side. We should eat and drink here. But Scav's probably gonna come in here though. I don't want to give my position away, but... They know I'm here now. Whether they're heading this way or heading elsewhere, I don't know. More bandages. They were on that hill last I heard, chat. Right out there. Let's hope they're going to mall or something. I haven't heard any footsteps approaching, so I might feel safe. How do you feel about not finding the golden figure? I'm fine with it. Okay, they did come from here. I should be safe. The computer's gone from here. Ooh, money in the cash register. Also, another new thing. We love that. Food's almost full. Water's pretty much full. Yeah, someone's been in here eating and drinking. Rust cleaner I've seen used for a hideout upgrade very often. So we're not sure if we need more of that. We'll grab it just to be sure. We got room for it. Gun oil was a big ammo trade-in item. See if that's still true. And you know what? Let's go check the key spawn for bakery. I wonder if it's in the same spot. Remember, scav players are going to be coming soon too. So we need to be careful. Free key? Resort Hotel 202. We got a resort key. Ooh. You know, I like this gun, chap. Ooh. Motel key. That's good. Someone's nearby. Might fit on the outside here. I know I needed lots of wires in the past. And nuts and bolts. He's going to police station. Alright, let's get out of here. Up to power station. Probably a scav player. Free mag. Okay, we don't need to worry about free mags right now. It's gonna get me killed. Let's go. What? Okay, hopefully we're not getting chased. That scav definitely heard us fight out here. That's a scav. Getting close to power station. Gotta try and sneak in there, chat. That scav's in here. I have found lots of little lootables in these cylinders. Let's grab those. I dwig. We could do motel key, but we can do it next raid. I don't have much space. It'd be kind of dumb to grab it now. I wouldn't be able to pocket everything. I mean, just look at all the shit in here, chat. Nobody loots these tunnels often. There's a whole ass chest rig. Might take it for now. Can I get through here, chat? I don't think so, right? This is all closed off. It is. I'd have to go around. Alright, let's go around the backside here. Shootout happening at Hyder Town, right where we left. Something weird is going on with the gun handling. Wonder what it is. It's like snapping. The scav here. Scav down. Yeah, my gun is like, it's not aiming right, chat. There's definitely some bug going on with it. I don't know if it's just this weapon or what. Yeah, something weird's going on with the dual hand. Random scav player. I'm gonna pretend to be a scav and run. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a scav. I can't risk it. I gotta survive. Chad, I gotta survive. I'm sorry. I'm not a scav. I feel dirty about that one. I can't risk it, though. My life is important. Okay, here we are at power station. Now we just need to extract, chat, and we're done with all the tasks. I think I got the household items. I feel like I've done something wrong. I think it's that gun, because I was fine earlier. Yeah, it might have been. I know, luckily that other guy missed me a ton. There's a lot of lootables up here. I should probably just go extract, though. I could carry a radio out. Quite big and bulky. Need to be careful for more scav players. I should just go. We go extract, and we've successfully done all 3 tasks in one go. That's if I successfully extract. We still gotta make it through some of the other scav spawns potentially back here, looting. I can show you the problem I'm experiencing with the gun real quick, though. If you guys want to see. So, chat, I'm just tilting my hand down, and then you see how all of a sudden it's just like snapping. So it's like it's pulling the front end of my gun up against my actual hand and doing this weird snapping thing. And same with two-handed. I can't like it's sitting not right where my hand is, and then it's doing that weird snap again. So definitely a new bug that needs addressing. Wonder if I swap the gun out here, it'll fix it. Yeah, that fixed it. Weird. So, quick fix. You can put it on your bag and take it out again. That definitely fixed it. It is fine now. But something to look out for and needs addressing. For sure. It is not good. I'm glad putting it on the backpack fixed it for now. Oh shit, there's a scav player right there. He's got his hands full too. There's 2 players. I'd rather not fight him. I don't think they saw me. It's a 2-stack, chat. They're going to the same extract as me, too. By the looks of it. Need to be careful following their trail. If I can get a free, easy headshot on them, I'll take it. But I would hate to die now. There they are. Is it 3-stack? Oh my god, it's a 3-stack. No way, bro. I mean, I could take them down, chat, but it's a risk. Let's just keep an eye on them. They're definitely going to the same extract, too. There's 2 on the left and 1 that's more mid. See their tiny little dots moving on the horizon. Alright, should be safer to push forward now. They're pretty far. They're definitely going to the same extract. I might stop by and buy some time for them to leave in some of the barns. Might find some loot in here. I don't need to take this fight, chat. That means I have to do this whole raid over again to finish the tasks. The tasks are more important right now than fighting that 3-stack. They should be out or close to out unless they stopped for loot. I don't see them. What do we got in here? Some matches. Another new item. I hope they didn't go up to those barns to loot. They could have, though. Just fill the bag. We're almost out. Any little bit matters. Especially this early on. I think they're extracted, chat. Like I said, they were pathing directly there. It was definitely contractors and not scav players. They could be up in those barns, though. I don't think they are. They had their hands full. I'm pretty sure they wanted to just get out. Where's the warehouse area? It is right here, next to the office building. There's some warehouses right there. Okay. Hopefully they're not just camping right at extract. They should be able to get out. I'm pretty sure I gave them enough time to leave. Okay, they don't look like they're here. Good shit. That's a big success, chat. 3 tasks done and 1 single raid. Got 2 player kills too. Peace, Zigo. Alright, let's turn it all in. I can add this to my junk pile. The junk pile is too tall already. Not good, chat. These are bad problems to have. We need to turn in the household items. So let's do that. I crashed the game. Oh wait, it didn't crash. It just forced me back here. I noticed the game doesn't like when you have multiple items. So I have 7 in the bag. So it's definitely crying over that. Definitely a bug to address at some point. Household item. Gotta be that. Pesticide. Yep. Alright, 3 tasks done. Eliminate scavs or contractors, 4 of them. Household items turned in. Ulti by market. Maggie's camera. Turn in energy saving lamp. Wait, we have one of those. Where is it? It's gotta be this, right? Is it not? Maybe there's a purple one and a UV one? I think I have like the UV one. Yeah, UV lamp. So there's one that's just white that we're gonna need instead. We'll take that back out. We'll turn in this task. Turn in combustibles. I think I have a bunch in here. There we go. That's done already. Eliminate scavs in suburbs. So we need more suburb stuff. We gotta find that other bulb. And then we need to get... We need to go to Alti-Buy and find the camera there. We can do all that. Task-orientated jet. Task-orientated... withdrawal. Alright, I do want to take this bag in again. So let's put the weapons away. This is like a frame perfect drop. Maybe I'll actually use the scav junk box a little bit. I know I'm gonna fill it up like instantly though. This is what's making me sad. We have those keys too. Grimlord. I should keep one of each high value item. Where do I want to keep high value items? I have to figure out our fake organization. I think I'll keep them up here on the shelf for now. Those key holders in the storage room is nice. Yeah, where... I don't know where that is. It's gotta be in one of the other upgrades. But we can actually hang those up. Sheriff badge. Fucking barefoot. How much is this worth? Is this a high value item? There's no way. We find them everywhere. Worth 1K. It's worth nothing. It might be needed for a task or hideout upgrades though. Got these fucking wet wipes. I'll probably end up just selling this. We gotta get our figurine collection going. Extra water, I'll probably bring that in. I can go in the attachments box. Keep the food. Don't need the extra bandage. Keep the heavy bandage. And I think I just want the bullets out of here. Okay. One more pack. And I think we're ready to go again, chat. Food and water should be okay. Oh, the money. And then the new key for resort we're gonna have to run at some point. I'll leave the key here for now until we unlock the other storage. And chat, should we bring the hotel key in? Maybe we'll use it. Room 201. It'd be interesting to see what's inside locked doors already. Because we never know what we're gonna find. There's tons of new high value items and other items in the game. Be kind of cool. Yes, tag. You've been scavenging on resort, trying to find spots to put on the interactive map. Good idea. And Noah, if you haven't noticed, a lot of the lootables and spawns and cases and loot containers have been changed on all the maps. So you're gonna have to do a complete overhaul of the old maps as well. You probably already noticed that already, though. Now, chat, how is this armor doing? I can't tell. So I'll bring it in again. Well, actually, I can tell. 68 to 75. Durability is just fine. I think we go in again. Energy and hydration is a bit low. Maybe we drink a soda and eat a candy bar at the start of raid. And then I forgot to sell these. So once again, we're looking for the energy saving lamp. So maybe areas that have like hardware supplies, we might be able to find that more likely there. We need to kill scavs or players, 4 of them, We need to find Maggie's camera at Ulti-Buy and turn that in. And we need to kill scavs on Suburb. Easy. We might be able to get all 4 done in a single raid. It just depends on if we survive and if we're lucky enough to find... If we're lucky enough to find the energy-saving bulb. Check what you need for the next storage. Let's see. For the next storage, we need... Ooh, you can build a workshop. Wonder what that is. Probably storage room A. You need facilities level 1. Which is what? Facilities. This workshop. Is workshop facilities? Need facilities reach level 1. Exactly, Noah. People can help you with the map. Steppin's online. Is this VR? It is. It's attempting to be Tarkov in VR. I got hands, I got fingers, I can flip you off. Just eat and drink. Let's start filling the bag, shall we? Oh my god, high value item here. That's crazy to find a fossil right away. Aspirin. I've got a handful of aspirin. I don't know what it's for yet, though. So, for now... tuck it on the side of the bag. See players super far, running from left to right, right there. I might go to Ulti-Buy sooner than later. It's gonna be risky going there now, but... you can check it out. And I do have a motel key on me. Ah, where's that player? Oh. Scav blasting me. I don't know where that player went, guys. You might have went to car repair. I think I'm gonna try and get to Ulti-Buy sooner than later. Oh fuck. Holy fuck, that guy blasted me. Almost blew my arm out. Luckily it's in one piece. Lows and scavs are no joke. We might have company here. Hopefully I'm here first. We'll have to see. It is very awesome, Steppins. I've been loving my time with it. It is so fun. And actually being in here and using your arms to aim and healing and packing mags and unloading mags like loose rounds. I got some loose rounds on my pouch here to top fill mags. Like, it's really fucking cool. Headshot him. I'm making noise though, so anybody nearby is gonna know I'm here. Gotta be a bit careful. Scav did drop an extra mag for me. I can unpack the rounds in that for ammo if I want. I'll hold on to it for now. There's a med box back here. Oh my god! That's a great tiered suture device. Some high-end painkillers. And wow, a morphine syringe. Pretty damn good box. we gotta be careful in here. I don't think anyone's here yet. Okay, one of our task items, there's the camera that we need to retrieve. It's good that we have that. You wish you could flip people off? Yeah, the index controllers have finger tracking, so I'm able to do that. We gotta keep an ear open for footsteps approaching here, chat. We need to top off on food and water as well while we're here. Oh. The scav there. Head tapped. There's another one. Head tapped. Grab some toothpaste. Let's top fill this mag. We know we're gonna need valve for hideout upgrades. So I'm gonna pack some of those in. Got some, our nails are important as well. Is that a poison bottle? That's pretty rare. Take one of those. What else we got? I think that's everything on this side. Check these cash registers. Is that 2 boxes in Ulti-Buy? Figure boxes? Bruh. Digital figure. I wonder how long it's going to take me to find the gold one, chat. Oh! We got the bulb! I hope I don't die this raid. Holy shit! In the department store. Good. I'm gonna check all the shelves. 2 blue pliers. Tuck them in up here. What else? Yeah, Ulti-Buy's got a lot of loot. Ah. Just drink these now. Got some combustible items. Good. Food and water's okay. I'm gonna pound these sodas regardless. A little bit of water and energy. And we've pretty much gutted this place. We can check the back storage. Isometer. Definite yoink. Wrenches. Kind of stuff in these little pockets. Tape fast. Another valve, good. People are here. Fuck, he headshot me. No! Yeah, my loot! My loot! My loot, bro! My loot, chat, it's gone! Chat, it's gone, it's gone, it's all gone. Just like that. That little fucker. He must have heard me. He must have heard me. Boo! Well, that's how it goes, though. I did get all... Ooh, I needed one more scab. I got one of the tasks done. It's at least a tiny bonus. So we can get Johnny's drill in one go, too. I'm gonna have to stop by there again. God, I wish I had something fully auto. Chat, do I have any top rails? I could bring a G3 in. Can I buy the, I might actually have... Can I buy the rails for the G3 right away? At Trader Level 1? Let's check. Attachments. MP5 scope rail, I can. Wait, isn't this it? I thought that was it, chat. What is this G3 called? The wooden one. Shit, can I not? Which G3 is this, chat? It's the wooden one. Is it not purchasable? Dude, I swore this is it. The MP5 scope rail. Wrong G3 variant. Fuck, what attachments can this one take? It's this one, right? Kinda looks like this one. So it needs the rail pad or the G3 PD3, which both I don't have access to. So I'd have to iron sights this thing, chat. I don't really want to. I need tonics. Okay, do I have any attachments for this? I do. It's such a high rail. I want something slim. Let's bring this in instead. And then... Do I have more Mika's, chat? Dude, not having loose rounds on the chest is gonna be very sad for me. Put some ammo modules on here. We'll have to take some... What are these, 20 rounders? Half full. Ambered, ready to go. Might end up just using this, chap. Bag. This bag is almost raid ready. Let's grab a few bandages. No. We'll do... Can we survive with just one suture device? It's kind of bad, but it's early game, so maybe? We'll grab a little pack of food and a water. I need more loose rounds, for sure. Maybe I'll put them up here. Hopefully that's enough and I can find more. Helmets. I do need to check the durability of this armor. It's 62. Helmet's maxed. I think we're good. Shall we try again? Shall we try again, chat? Do we got any jammers while we wait for raid? Some jammers?
I just jerked off 2 times this day. Bored as fuck, man, what can I say? Don't give a fuck, I do it my way. Just care about my day.
Let's give it another try, shall we?
I just talked to your bitch and she told me that she thinks you're gay. I just walked up in your bank and I took everything in your safe. Finding all the bullets in my gun and I go shoot on your face.
Hell yeah, you got the dancing emote, Jungler.
I'm on new wave. Why the fuck I gotta try? What the fuck that
Grind's going good, DJ brother? We just did our second raid, we died. So on to the third raid. See what happens here. If you get the next storage, you will have the repair open. Yeah, we'll build it. Definitely build it. It's probably the last raid, chat. It's very late. But I wanted to get some more footage. The small kiosk with an exclamation. We have the safe container now? Sick! Oh, hell yeah. So this is a 1x2 item. That's a 1x2. 1x2. You guys want to see my secure container? I'll show you once we get in raid. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. Thank you, Noah. I didn't think I'd have it unlocked that soon. Okay, give me parole. You don't see what I see. Movie music. Lion statues a 1x2. Nice. Oh shit, I crashed. No, chat. Oh, I'm relaunching. Should be able to reconnect. Proven also. Also too grumpy.
That's what I would do. Back
Get married too. Rolling with my crew. We gotta kill it too.
Back in May or 2. Yes. We gotta kill her too. That's what I would do.
I just got up in the morning. I just got up in the spot. What were you doing that morning?
Chat, it's 3:33. Isn't that when the ghosts come
What
out?
were you doing? Not really.
Chat, isn't that when the ghosts come out?
I walk in that bitch and got rocks.
Hello? Ghosts? 3:33 a.m. Too scary. Now I'm on parole. I'm the man, I'm on the road. I'm the man for this road. I'm the man for this road. Now I'm on parole. I'm the man, I'm on the road. I'm the man for this road. I lose my mind, I lose my soul. Alright, chat, we're in. And chat, press 1 if you can see in here. Did I switch the scene? I think so. Ooh, moldy boards. We need a lot of those. I wonder if I can fit on the side. Hell yeah. Ah, damn, I gotta get all the way to Altabai from here. Dad, this is gonna be scary. Did I bring Mika? Yeah. I might stop into Wayeth Farm, but there might be people there already, because I'm late. I don't know, guys. This could be scary. This could be scary. We might die right away. Breathe, girl. You're good. I might not be first in here. Oh. Gunshots back right. Maybe it's okay then. I lose my mind, I lose my soul. I'm gonna check the key spawn here, chat, and then bounce. Where the fuck are my bullets going? Dude, because the fucking rail is so high, the zero is so different. I'm gonna have to learn the zeroing on this. I hate this gun. I don't use it very often at all. Book. We don't have any remotes back at home, I don't think, so I'm gonna take that. What else is in here? Toothpaste. This cleaner has been useful. I gotta get in and out, though. I'm gonna stuff my face full of food here. A little bit of water. What is that? Extra virgin. Bro. It's like a big rare item. It's fucking olive oil. It's massive, bro. Give me some extra virgin, please. Thank you. I gotta get out of here. Those guys are gonna be coming, chat. Inhaler. Where's the key spawn? Fuck, I forget which room it is. This one. No key spawn. Beep. Alright, let's get out of here before we get in trouble. Didn't find any food in there. Oh shit. Dude, I hate the zero on this. Ooh. Dude, I might almost take the pistol over this gun. Nah, we'll be okay. Gonna top fill these mags. The loose rounds we found. Yeah, I gotta get to Altabai. I gotta sneak over there somehow. It's so dangerous out here though, early on. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Oh. I'm under fire. Serpentine, baby. God, Altabai is so far, chat. I wonder how many people are going inside mall. Should I go into mall? That's a dumb idea. Maybe, though? Chat, press 1 to go into mall. It's almost certain death for me if I go in there. But we might find some cool ass shit. Maybe some better armor, maybe a better backpack, a helmet. Who knows what we can find in the clothing stores in there. Fuck it, let's go. Snuck past all the scavs. Oh, you know what? I need to find that bulb too, chat. Check some of the back warehouse stock to see if we find any. Another CD. We know we need lots of these. I got excited for a second there. It's not the one I needed. We don't have a big bag either. Yes! Now I can be excited. Okay. There's an armor crate back here. We got the bulb we need. People not too far off that way. Yeah, we'll try and find the bonus gear, chat. Scav. Bolts. Important. You like 45 degree. Rails. Definitely need these. Computer room. Give me those fucking nails, brother. Hard drive. Pretty sick. Okay. Lots of scavs in here typically. No high values here.
Time to die.
Oh boy. Don't shoot! I do need to top off on food and water real quick. We can do that pretty easily here.
Enemy.
Oh my god, is that mall boss? Chat, that's mall boss! Oh fuck. Yeah, this is not good. I gotta kite this guy. Dude, mall boss kit would be sick though. Fuck, I can't fit the suture back in. Guys. He blacked my stomach. Shit, there he is. Oh boy, chat, this is not going to be an easy fight. Oh, this ain't gonna be easy. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead for sure. Fuck! Oh, I wish I had a nade! Oh, I was trying to leg him so much, but... I'm so dog shit with that gun. Alright, chat, we tried. I was going for the leg meta. We lose the bulb. Damn, that was mall boss, bro. He's insane. We don't have any armor penning rounds either, so headshots would pretty much... We'd have to get really lucky for a few headshots to go through to actually down him. With the caliber we were rocking. His helmet is quite good. It was a good try, though. It was worth trying, for sure. Some fully auto would have been nice. He just shredded me. He had the LMG, too, the PKP. It's pretty much shooting Mosin rounds. 7.62 54R. Val G3 would have done it, yeah. But we did not have one. We did not have one. Alright, chat, it is super late. It's 3:44. I will see you later. And I had fun. I can't wait to keep progressing through these raids. We did get another task done. That's nice. Military camp, intel items we gotta turn in. And then we can work on these other tasks. Rifle tasks, eliminate targets, good. And then we'll look into bunker upgrades later. Or hideout upgrades. Alright, chat, GG's. I'll give some points out. Thanks for hanging out this late hour. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, chat. It was fun. I lose my mind.